Welcome, everyone. We come to the end of another week here at the Marijuana Times. It's Cannabis News. I'm your host, Joe Klare. It's May 31st, 2019. Now only the end of a week, the end of a month as well. Today, talking about a new study that finds cannabis consumers may fare better after heart attacks. Also, another big step in Illinois towards recreational legalization, and an update on medical marijuana in Arkansas. That's coming up. First, of course, Cannabis News is brought to you by Natureside, nature-side.com, and their organic, all-natural pesticides. Make sure you grow safe and poison-free and you're not using harmful chemicals on what you are growing, especially if people are going to be ingesting what you are growing. And, of course, you'll be regulatory compliant in the state that you are growing in. You can do all these things with Natureside, nature-side.com, proud sponsor of Cannabis News. First story by Julia Garanowitz over at marijuanatimes.org. Study finds cannabis consumers are more likely to survive a heart attack. A specific group of researchers at the University of Colorado have shown that there could potentially be a link between cannabis use and an increased chance of surviving a heart attack. The study authors wrote, perhaps the most striking finding of our study is that marijuana use prior to AMI, which is our acute myocardial infarctions, was associated with decreased in-hospital mortality post-AMI. Researchers used hospital records of patients who suffered heart-related emergencies or AMIs going back as far as 1994. They studied over 1.2 million patient records, almost 4,000 admitted to cannabis consumption. That number is probably higher. A lot of people weren't going to, especially back then, weren't going to admit, as Julia points out, to cannabis use. They're much less likely back then. Originally, those conducting the study hypothesized that cannabis users would suffer from more negative effects after being admitted to the hospital, but it turned out quite the opposite was true. Researchers think this may be because cannabis increases blood flow. It helps the movement of blood flow, and which means that not only may be good for heart attack sufferers, but also stroke victims as well. Obviously, more research needs to be done. Go do more research. More research. And then when you're done with that research, do more research. Still many, many things that cannabis can do, and we just don't even know. We're at the tip of the iceberg. We need to find out more. Speaking of more, Illinois, yesterday we talked about Illinois passing an adult use bill in the Senate. Well, today, the House approved the marijuana legalization bill that is supported by Governor J.B. Pritzker. The bipartisan vote of 66 to 47. The House approved the bill Friday. It had been passed by the Senate Wednesday. Governor J.B. Pritzker, who campaigned for office on a promise to legalize pot, almost immediately issued a statement in which he promised to sign a bill. Said he offers, quote, the most equity-centric approach in the nation. So we have a transformational impact on our state, he said, creating opportunity in the communities that need it most and giving so many a second chance. So it looks like adult use legalization is coming to Illinois after the failures in places like New Jersey and Connecticut and New Hampshire and maybe New York. It's good to get a big industrialized state on board with adult use marijuana, getting the momentum going again. With the governor's signature, Illinois will become the first state to create a commercial recreational marijuana industry through the legislature rather than by voter initiative. You'll remember that Vermont passed marijuana legalization via the legislature, but did not include sales or commercialization with that. So, congratulations to Illinois. The bill will take effect January 1st. Some of the stipulations would allow residents aged 21 and older to legally possess 30 grams of cannabis, 5 grams of cannabis concentrate, or 500 milligrams of THC contained in a cannabis-infused product. Non-residents could possess 15 grams of cannabis. Also some expungement involved and the like. So we'll see how things go in Illinois, how quickly things get up and running, if the law will be able to be expanded and improved upon in coming years. All those things remain to be seen, but now the bill awaits the signature of the governor, which should be forthcoming soon. And adult use legalization will be on its way to Illinois. This last story from news-leader.com. Arkansas's legal marijuana sales began 2 weeks ago. How's that going? That's a pretty straightforward title for an article. Dispensaries in Arkansas sold 52 pounds of medical marijuana during the first week of sales, which began May 11th. Sales totaled over $350,000, according to state figures reported by the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Marijuana Business Daily reported the Arkansas first week sales data included almost 5,000 transactions. There are only 2 dispensaries currently active in Arkansas, but more are supposed to be coming in the coming months. Doctor's Orders RX, the first to be approved in Green Springs Medical Dispensary. Both are located in Hot Springs. So as of right now, people in Arkansas, if they want medical marijuana, they have to travel to Hot Springs to buy it. But Hot Springs apparently is kind of centrally located, so that's helping. Obviously, high prices are another thing. $15 a gram, according to the Democrat Gazette. As more supply comes online, obviously, prices will go down. And as they point out in the article, you see that in every state that starts with medical marijuana. They start with 1 or 2 dispensaries or 1 or 2 retail shops. In the case of adult use marijuana, and prices are high because the supply is low and the demand obviously is there. We all know there's a pretty good demand for cannabis, so prices are going to be high. How do you fix that? More supply. Allow more supply, more shops, more growers, more manufacturers, more transporters, more processors. More. Thanks, everybody. We're here at Cannabis News 5 days a week. As I said, the end of another week, the end of another month here at the Marijuana Times. Check us out at marijuanatimes.org. Thank you to Natureside, nature-side.com, and their organic, all-natural pesticides. Thank you to all of you who watch and listen and comment and use this show to help spread the truth about cannabis. You are the reason this show continues to grow, and we are grateful for that. Thanks for watching and listening today, and we'll see you next week right here on Cannabis News.